Minister, it really frustrates me that every few months or maybe every couple of years there's a moral panic about antisocial behaviour, about young people, about violence, about criminality, and as politicians jump up and down and call for more police. But what rarely happens is a serious engagement with the communities that are affected by deprivation, by neglect, by dereliction, by poverty, and by the housing crisis, and the lack of things for young people to do, particularly young people from disadvantaged backgrounds, that we don't seriously engage in between the moral panics with those communities, with those young people, and most importantly, with the groups and organisations in working class communities that try and make things better, that try and do things positive to give alternatives to young people, to give them alternatives to all of the things that people are so quick to give out about. And I just want to cite one example in my own area, in an area called Monkstown Farm, and cite the example of Monkstown Boxing Club. Monkstown Boxing Club started in the old Mount Town flats, which were run-down flats in one of the most deprived and neglected areas in this entire city. It took many, many years for that community to force the council to redevelop that area and improve it, and to build a new community facility. And one of the key groups there was Monkstown Boxing Club, who involved young people from diverse backgrounds, from travelling backgrounds, from ethnic minority backgrounds, from diverse social backgrounds in the positive activity of boxing. They have done wonders in that community, done wonders. 20 years on, this year, Jack Marley became the youngest ever Irish heavyweight elite champion, coming back from the European Under-22 Championships as a gold medalist, and is now training for the Olympics. Sean Murray, another young man from that club, Irish elite champion, just come back from Montenegro as the flyweight gold medalist for a multinational competition, also training for the Olympics at the moment. Around him, fantastic coaches who do it all voluntary, like Paulie, James, Tommy and Darren, and loads of young people from diverse backgrounds, precisely the people who are often not reached by rugby clubs, by soccer clubs, by GAA, by other things. And as all the club coaches always say, and the kids themselves, if I wasn't doing this, I could well be in serious trouble. Now, I'll tell you the thing about this club. With all the things that they have done, since they were in the rundown Mount Town flats, they still do not have a clubhouse of their own. They've no showers, they've no changing rooms, they don't have a storage area, and just 2 weeks ago, in a community facility that is supposed to be theirs, the manager locked the entire club out and all the local groups for 10 days at a few hours' notice without any explanation. Young people training for the Olympics. All these young people, they took their protest down to the council, where they trained on the streets in the cold to make the point to the council that this was unacceptable. Their facility, and they're locked out of it. Now, in fairness to the council, they are now engaging with the club, and we are campaigning for a permanent home and to get them back into the clubhouse. But it's an instance of the lack of engagement and the lack of support that we give to people and groups who are trying to do positive things to bring people away from all the stuff that politicians are so quick to neglect. So I would ask you to take that salutary lesson of the need to import things like boxing clubs and other positive initiatives in working class communities, where the community themselves know best how to provide the alternatives for young people.